Hello, thanks for being here, Tiger Lilith Tarot. Hope everybody's doing good and well. This is going to be a last quarter moon phase reading for Scorpio placements. Hello, Scorpio placements. We are going to take a look at what energies you can release between now and the new moon to make room for the new energies with the new moon. This is a good time. This moon phase is about taking responsibility, about letting go, using your intuition, just kind of allowing some things in your life to be, coming to understanding, things like that. So we'll take a look at those energies, and then I will post new moon spreads for the new moon. Then I'm going to do a new series for new moon, new love. So if you're interested in love readings, definitely check those out. All right, let's see. So your current energy, Ace of Wands. So you're feeling really creative right now, very fresh. You might have a lot of creative opportunities coming to you right now. They might, been seeds that you planted a long time ago, or you could be just kind of, I almost get the feeling that you're more in like a curious mode. Like you're wanting to create something, and you're looking at a bunch of different, like, what you're wanting to create. You're looking at what that is. What exactly is that? Like, you feel a spark, but you don't know what it is yet. Queen of Swords we have under the past energies that you're clinging to. So something in the past, maybe you feel you weren't treated fairly, and you're expecting justice in the situation. You're expecting truth. Like, you're expecting someone to come and offer you the truth because it's what you deserve. So it's like you're clinging for a wrong to be righted, if you will. It could be, a woman, a female person in your life that did this to you, someone that was older, mother figure, grandmother, aunt, just someone older than you that you could feel, wronged by. Like they lied to you, they were dishonest to you, or they did something that caused you to be treated unfairly. And you're clinging to, I feel like you're clinging to the energy of that, of getting the truth. King of Wands is a future expectations that you're clinging to. So in the future, you're expecting, there's like a very bold energy. You're either expecting to come into your life, or you're expecting to embody. It's very confident, very self-assured. And there's something about being seen with the King of Wands. He's a leader, and he's not afraid to be seen as a leader. So I feel like what I think this is, Aries? It's almost like this Ace of Wands, future expectations you're clinging to. I think you're expecting to go from the beginning to leading something. Let's say if this Ace of Wands is a new creative endeavor you want to start. I don't know, you want to write a book. And let's say, I feel like you're expecting to, write the book, have it published, and have a big audience immediately. It's like you're expecting things to happen very quickly with the King of Wands, and for something that you create to be seen by the public quickly. But it's saying that kind of expectation will hold you back, because these things take time, right? So we have the Queen of Cups under habits and behaviors holding you back. So, Queen of Cups under habits and behaviors holding you back. We'll have to see a little more when we clarify. You could, maybe you're being too nurturing and too supportive of people. You're holding back. You're not really speaking how you truly feel about a situation. You're just constantly offering, you could be constantly offering a lot of emotional support to people, leaving you to feel like your cup is just empty. like maybe you're offering a lot of emotional support and then you don't have anyone to go to for the emotional support that you've been offering. So it's just you're feeling drained. And that's going to hold you back because it's, I think it's exhausting you is what it feels like. We have the World under where to show yourself more love and care and relationship boundaries to set. Yeah. See, remember I said here, it's like you're giving to a lot of people emotional support and you're not getting any. If I could speak, relationship boundaries to set. The World, you're too available for people right now, Scorpio. It feels like people are taking advantage of the nurturing that you offer them. The emotional support, the shoulder to cry on, the sharing your own experiences, because the Queen of Cups is very emotionally aware. She has learned the lessons of what her emotions taught her. So it's like I feel like you're acting like a mother figure almost, or like a therapist / mother figure to a lot of people, to the world. It's like something that's very visible. You're seen. Maybe that's why the future expectation is the King of Wands, that something that you create will be seen immediately because you're being seen by a lot of people right now for something. For your emotions, people are coming, like I said, a lot of people are coming to you for like this motherly kind of energy support. But it's draining you. So the relationship boundary to set is to take care of yourself. And show yourself like what you've accomplished, what you've achieved, the things that the things that feel fulfilling to you. Like, give yourself some credit for the work that you did for those, for whatever that is. The Fool is under the fears to release right now. So starting something new. New beginnings. Fear to release right now. There's something about you being afraid to start something new, not having faith in something. Probably not having faith because you still feel like there is dishonesty in the past. Right? You're clinging to this expectation of truth here. But there's a need to take this kind of leap of faith here. The fear to release is not taking the leap. And then we have the Five of Swords under magic and wisdom of this moon phase. I think it's time to... I think this speaks to the World card. There are people in your life that have caused a lot of just chaotic energy, argumentative. I think it's time to set boundaries with this Five of Swords energy and just be like, no, I can't do this back and forth anymore. I'm exhausted. My emotions are drained. Judgment at the bottom of the deck here. So, yeah, see, I honestly think you're kind of awakening to this feeling, that you're giving so much emotionally. There's a spiritual awakening happening with the Judgment. Something is being brought to light for you. And I really do think it is the Queen of Cups here, especially with the Five of Swords leading this. I feel like you're cutting people out. And I don't mean that in a bad way, like, you're never going to talk. It's people, that you're just cutting them off, never going to talk to them again. But it's like this temporary, like, for the meantime, I cannot have this energy in my life. And it's like by cutting these people out, you kind of embody that Five of Swords energy by doing so. By just being kind of brash with people. But I feel like it's needed. Right? Okay. Let's clarify here. The Ace of Wands. Current energy you're in. So, pretty creative. You're looking for something new. So it's interesting. The Ace of Wands, you might feel uncomfortable right now in the energy that you're in because there's an energy of like the universe offering you something creative, like it came out of nowhere. But the Fool is under a fear you need to release. You're afraid to go after this wand. There's an offer that's coming in that you just feel like in your heart it's meant for you, Scorpio, I would follow that feeling and that instinct. Yeah. The Ace of Wands is clarified by the Fates, the Wheel of Fortune. This is your destiny. Something, this Ace of Wands, the current energy that you're in, really pay attention to signs, synchronicities, to numbers, things like this. Look for signs in nature. Follow the path. Get rid of the fear of taking the leap, because something is being offered to you in your energy right now. Creative endeavor of some kind that's destined, meant for you, and it's here. But you have to not be afraid to go for it. All right. Queen of Swords here, the past you're clinging to, some sort of truth coming to you, being offered to you. These, okay. Queen of Swords clarified by the Four of Cups. That card fell out earlier, but it just kind of plopped out, and I did not take it. It showed itself again. Interesting. So Four of Cups with the Queen of Swords, a past you're clinging to. Yeah, this is almost an energy of, I'm just going to sit here and wait for them to come and apologize to me. I'm just going to sit here and wait. And this woman has manifested these 3 cups, but she doesn't want them. She's unhappy with them because they don't look exactly the way she wanted them to look. So she's ignoring the 4th one being offered here to her. She's looking past it. It's almost like you're clinging to the feeling of because it's apathy and boredom. You're clinging to the feeling of sitting and waiting for an apology, sitting and waiting for justice, waiting for honesty. So that is a past feeling you're clinging to that it's saying to release. So maybe the answer is to move forward. If there's someone that you think did you wrong and you want justice in the situation, for you to take action and not to just sit and wait for the offer to come to you. Because it's interesting, this Queen of Wands, you see how Queen of Swords, she has her hand out, like waiting for, it's almost like allowing someone to speak, but it could be seen as waiting for an offer. And in this card, it's like, here's the hand coming out with the cup, like here's the offer, but there's just waiting. The movement needs to happen. Those two hands need to be brought together by some sort of movement. The King of Wands is clarified by the 5 of Pentacles, under future expectations you're clinging to. Interesting. So you're expecting to have to, it's like you're expecting that your weaknesses will be revealed to the public. And I mean, I know why that would hold you back, because if you're expecting your weaknesses to be revealed to the public or to people that you care about and people that see you as a confident leader, then that's a scary feeling. And that would be a good reason to not take a leap of faith. So try and release that expectation that you're going to be left out in the cold and that people are going to expose your weaknesses to people that see you as a leader and as someone to look up to. Okay. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, wow, clarified by the Fool. So we have the Fool twice. Yeah, the Fool. Habits and behaviors holding you back. No. Really? Not taking a leap of faith? It's almost like the spread said that over here. So yeah, the habit and behavior is holding you back is not taking a leap of faith and not just, like I said, it's like continuing to give with the Queen of Cups. You're being so giving, Scorpio, with your, pardon me, with your emotional, like, just your spirit, your emotional wisdom. You're being so giving with it, and it's just really, I think, exhausting you. habits and behaviors holding you back, and it's not allowing you to take a leap of faith. I don't think a habit and behavior holding you back is that you're taking leaps of faith. Maybe you are. Maybe you're letting too many people in, right? And that's why the boundary of the world needs to be set here. Where to, right? Relationship boundaries to set, to not let so many people in, not take so many leaps of faith with people. Not be so trusting with people, right? Because once you set those boundaries, you can release the fear of having blind faith because you have boundaries well established. So you can have that blind faith of the fool and just be guided by your intuition alone, because the people around you, the boundaries you set are such that the people around you are safe, right? 5 of Pentacles, they're not going to leave you out in the cold. You've surrounded yourself, I think you've had your boundaries down, Scorpio, and you've surrounded yourself with energies that you don't trust. And now you're having to weed them out, and you're expecting the apologies to come into you. But it's not going to happen. You're going to have to take some sort of action here to get rid of these energies in your life that are not trustworthy. They're holding you back. The world is clarified by the 8 of Wands. Under where to show yourself more love and care, boundaries to set. Yeah, the 8 of Wands has got quick, chaotic movement. So many messages coming in. It's communication. It's travel. The world. Travel. Boundaries to set. Doing too much for people. You're doing too much for other people. You're doing way too much for other people and not nearly enough for yourself. And by letting so many people into your life, you've let some people in that could, I don't think they want to jeopardize your chances, but just because of who they are, they're going to. And you have something really beautiful here with the Ace of Wands and the Fates. The Wheel of Fortune. Something really nice and creative is coming in. But there's energies around you that have made you doubt yourself. Fears to release right now. The Fool clarified by the 10 of Cups. Yeah, you're afraid of getting of happiness, of the emotional fulfillment of your cups running over. There's a fear of that, and that's why. So, yeah, and that's honestly just some of that deep spiritual work to do. Why be so afraid of your own happiness, of taking a leap of faith for yourself, right? Why do you keep taking leaps of faith for other people and not for your own progress and for your own satisfaction? Okay. 5 of Swords is clarified by the 5 of Cups. Yeah, you are very disappointed by people in your life. You've been let down. There's been a lot of arguing. Just a lot of going back and forth, and it's left you feeling very alone, right? We have 5s. We have 3 5s here, right? 5s are kind of like a crisis number. It's not a crisis, but it's breaking the stability. And new elements need to be brought in to balance, right? Not to balance something, but to stop the crisis feeling, if you will. We have the Ace of Swords under here. So yeah, the clarity. Clarity of mind. We don't have swords on here at all, but I see where you need the clarity, because that leap of faith that the universe is really trying to pull you to take, you need the clarity. And she has the umbrella over her head. This is symbolizing she's protected, so that there are no other thoughts entering her mind. And that's what I mean by the boundaries, right? With the 8 of Wands, so much communication, so many people in your life, so much going on. You need to clear all that out, because by trying to let in so much good, some bad has gotten in as well. Right, Scorpio, this is what I have for you. Thanks so much for being here. I really hope it helped. Hope it resonated. If it did, like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.